Welcome to AFK.
Here are the 5 things that you need to know.
Hey you guys, I'm Lisa from theScore Esports, and you are watching episode 7 of AFK. Let's kick off the show with the high plays of the week. We head on over to the NALCS, where Immortals wrapped up a historic season. And what better way to end it than with the PentaKill?
The Karma play, which he brought out yesterday as well, so they're showing those new things they talked about, and now they can back it up. But Ken Fang and the team back up the unstoppable force. The HP bars are not telling the same story. Immortals is running right over them. Huni with the phase dive. Huni with the quadra. The fall. Is it going to be the penta? Huni in the final game of their spring split gets a PentaKill.
And Immortals are going to take the base. They're going to take that accolade of a quadra kill for the top lane Echo Huni, and they're going to take the record of most winningest team in the North American LCS and the best record in win rate.
Now let's move on to our Get Wrecked moment of the week. It's been a tough week in North American CSGO. Fail sprays, accidentally burning alive, and probably the worst defuse that was ever attempted. Prepare to facepalm.
Nice shot by Hayes. Trying to find another one onto Elise, but it's traded out. Now JDM then capitalizes on that frag, and they're going to go for the high-low peak. Make that eco by himself. First one onto Cutler. Yes, indeed, a huge volley right now. No kids, so that forces him off the plant. Oh, man.
Is that going to be enough?
I think that's enough.
They find a smoke.
Yeah.
But he can't find the bomb. He can't find the bomb. Oh, my goodness. Someone finally got onto, but it's a guy without a kit. Oh, my God. Oh man, the Molotov from Hiko. That was the insurance policy that Liquid needed, it seems. I mean, even though CLG had a smoke and they had a kit, JDM somehow couldn't find the bomb.
Indeed, he does have the spot.
Dum dum. Da 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 dum 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 dum. Wow, okay.
And they're flying. And he's also gooshed. He's got 11 HP.
Oh no!
But this whole time he's still alive. He gets support from Fugly.
What?
JDM to save him as well. And then Fugly gets another one.
What is this?
Tariq. Or thank you, Fugly is exactly
no
what
one has
Tariq is
HP
saying.
though, man. Here's the thing. Like, Invert could still win this. They can't press that molly. They can't really do anything. They don't have any. Leave Invert burst!
What?
Moving on, let's send it over to Nick Doucette with the 5 things you need to know this week.
It's been another busy week in esports, so here's the 5 things you need to know. Starting with number 1, where it's been a good week for Korean Dota 2, as MVP Phoenix took the title at the Dota Pit. This is the first major international tournament that a Korean team has won, and they did it in style, sweeping Evil Geniuses 3-0 in the grand finals. However, the victory was made bittersweet, as early on Tuesday morning, it was announced that their main drafter and substitute player March had received his mandatory letter of conscription to the Korean army and will be joining the military shortly. Let's stick in Dota 2 for number 2, where the post-Shanghai roster changes continue to be in full effect and has now reached from China, Europe, and North America as well.
The biggest of these broke last night, with Misery and Wii being removed from Team Secret, only to be replaced shortly after by Arteezy and Universe from Evil Geniuses. Over in China, there's some headline moves which include Aggressive leaving CDEC and joining LGD Gaming, while Rabbit, Super, and Yao have all left their respective teams to join CDEC Gaming. In North America, Ritsu and Mu have reformed Team Archon with talent from both North America and South America, while in the CIS region, Pasha has been removed from Vega Squadron and was replaced by FN.
There's tons of changes going on, so to keep track of it all, our staff has put together a Dota 2 roster tracker. I'm going to link that in the description down below. Check it out. Let's move to League of Legends for number 3, where a North American challenger organization, Ember, has released the entirety of its roster except for jungler contracts. Now, the news was initially reported by the Daily Dot's Jacob Wolf, who indicated that many of Ember's investors had actually departed the organization and they were no longer able to fulfill their contracts. The organization later went on to confirm that they were releasing every single one of their players except for contracts, and they were open to offers for that player. The news comes only a few weeks after General Manager Bao Lam stepped down from his position after the team failed to qualify for the North American promotion tournaments. Although the future of the organization is at this time unclear, for now we know that the roster has completely departed the organization. An interesting bit of news for number 4, where sports stars Shaquille O'Neal, Alex Rodriguez, and Jimmy Rollins have all become part investors in NRG Esports. NRG Esports has a League of Legends team and a Counter-Strike team and was initially founded by co-owners of the Sacramento Kings, so it comes as no surprise that sports stars would be interested in investing in the budding sports franchise. Although the level of involvement of these particular players is unknown at this time, this is sure one heck of a PR move for the budding esports franchise. For number 5, we look to Heroes of the Storm, where there's a legal battle brewing surrounding the former roster of organization King of Blades. According to former support player Dark Chimera, the roster is under threat of legal action by owner Ryan DiLiello, which prompted him to create a Reddit post in which he details the verbal abuses and the coercion to signing poor contracts that DiLiello subjected upon the roster. According to the post, DiLiello is alleging that the fact that the team signed a DBN agreement, or doing business as agreement, with him implicates them as full owners within the organization, and the fact that they left their contract leaves them open to this legal action that he is threatening. This allegation is being disputed by the legal representation of the players in question, and as this story continues to unfold, you can check out theScore Esports for all the details.
Here's another thing to add to the 5 things you need to know this week. Our European correspondent Marcel Feldkamp got the chance to talk to Splice's head coach Yamato Cannon on the team's play and the upcoming promotion tournament. Check it out.
You want to reflect maybe on the entire split as a whole, because it was Splice's first time in the LCS. I think many experts, and myself included, can say that you should have been around that same spot, like 7th to 8th place would be my prediction at the start of the split. What's your general take on that?
I think it makes sense. Looking at the roster, you have inexperienced players. Either you go wow and you have like this amazing split and everything just goes well. But in this case, we had some struggles in games. We lost for very, very random reasons, where we, for example, messed up a lane swap. And this happens with nerves and other things that comes with playing on the stage. But I feel like the final product of what I want to accomplish now is just to raise our level of consistency, because when we're playing at the level which is an appropriate standard by my standard, when it comes to my guys, I think we can compete against the best. But right now we just need to raise our level of consistency, because we have all the basics down, and focusing on raising the consistency, raising the overall kind of routine and being comfortable playing on stage, and then hopefully we can get into the next split and prove to everyone that we can play on the same level that we played against, for example, Fnatic or Gamers 2.
And that is it from us today. We will be back every week, so follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We also have coverage coming out of the NA and EU LCS playoffs, so keep an eye out for that, and for our top play videos. And finally, if you happen to miss any of it, we have all our content on our app available on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. I'm Lisa from theScore Esports, and we will see you guys next time.